put together a group of the most respected rugby minds, sit them around a table and tell them to come up with the 4 greatest post-World War II Wallabies. It's bound to spark some vigorous debate, and it did this week in Sydney. The first selection meeting for the first wave of rugby's Invincibles, and our very own Greg Clark was there.
I'm at Deckhouse Restaurant in Sydney, and I'm very honoured to be one of the many judges deciding who will be the first 4 Australian Rugby Invincibles. Inside Rugby magazine has invited former Wallaby coaches, players and members of the media to vote on a 4-3-2-1 basis. And I must admit, it's been an extremely tough decision. Players have to be retired for at least 5 years, and only those post-World War II are eligible. We've produced so many great rugby players in that time, and it's going to be very interesting when the first 4 Australian Rugby Invincibles are named in mid-June. How difficult has it been for you to come up with the 4 Invincibles?
Well, it's been a challenge indeed, and I certainly came into the room with a couple of certainties who, I won't tell them, but they've been dropped. So, yeah, look, listening to the discussion of guys who've been very, I think, objective and across all eras, you tend to change your mind.
The job down there is to win the ball. I don't know how it happens. I don't want to know how it happens. Just get it to me and I'll win for you. Whereas
we're going to come up with 4 very worthy recipients.
There's no doubt about that. We've got more than 4. And I keep saying, and this is true with the modern game, don't blame the players. If we're losing, there's something wrong with the structure. There's something wrong with the coaching, because through the generations, we've had wonderful, wonderful rugby players. And as you know today, the organisers just gave us a clue by listing about 50 players, all of whom could easily be in the top 4.
Are you expecting anyone from your era to be in the first 4 Invincibles?
I coached over a long period of time, so I would have thought some players I played with and coached will be in the 4.
So you're satisfied? You've got it covered?
I was privileged to be invited, and I think it's a terrific thing to do. And I think it's nice that one of the defining features of rugby is you honour those who went before. You're part of a living tradition. And I voted for... can't tell you.